Today we're in the School Run Chariot. It needs a little bit of love, so let's give it what it needs. So this thing is shuddering, it's shaking, it's banging and squealing on corners, so I need to take a look at it. It's my wife's daily driver. We call it the School Run Chariot because that's exactly what it's for, and it does a good job. We use it to tow the caravan, all that sort of stuff. So as we'd all love to work on our projects every day, sometimes you've just got to work on the other stuff as well. So I think this has got C's brakes, so let's take a look. Right, got this silver line set, Torx pieces. It should be this one, it's the biggest one in the set. Gotta get you guys in a good position so you can see me losing my knuckles. Definitely doing a Lucy. One down. I'm worried about knurling this off. With that pad free and a rubber mallet, that see if we can get him off. But you can see how free that wheel is now, where it wasn't before. Got the rubber mallet, and if it doesn't cooperate, we've got a copper mallet. Try this one first. So I'm going to clean those up. These bits are not bad, but it's quite rusty under there. And I want to pop this seal off. And there's our problem. All this loveliness arrived earlier today. So this is my evening sorted. New brake pads, both sides. Look at the difference of the meat on those. So they definitely needed changing. They'd been rubbed to death. And these, now these are refurbished items, so I've got to send my old ones back. There's a £50 deposit on each of these. So look at that, you can see the difference. Absolutely lovely, stunning new ones. So hopefully, I'm going to jinx myself here. It should be a relatively straightforward job. And then brake fluid. And I get the joys of watching us do the up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, of trying to bleed the brakes without having any proper kit to do it. Right, we quickly swapped the new caliper over. It was only a 14mm screw there. So we got that on. We'll re-put this back together with all the new pads. We'll copper grease these, and then we will bleed the brakes, and then I'll do the other side. Little cop slip. Nice. There you go. Yeah. Right, where's the clip gone? Is it a second? Oh, that blended in with the ground there. It's going to be fun. Slips nicely over there. And there we are. One side done. Well, need to bleed it now. And I'll crack on to the other side. Then we'll take it for a test drive. There we are. That's what we took off. And see, can you see down there how heavy that corrosion is? That's why I really didn't want to clean it up. I'm doing this one handed, just popping this up. My glamorous assistant. Could you pump the brakes a bit? Oh, I'll try pointing out. Could you pump the brakes a bit for me?
Yep.
Right, is it up? Right, down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Right, I'm in the School Run Chariot. The brakes are done. I'm going to take it for a brake test, but I'm also going to go and drop back the old calipers. So here they are. Got them down here, all boxed up. Ready to go back. They had a £50 surcharge on them. So they're going back to Euro car parks. So let's go for a drive and well, hope we can stop. So I'm flickering orange because I'm driving behind a lorry at the moment. It's got a digger on the back. So this is the School Run Chariot. It's a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso on an 08 plate, 2 litre turbo diesel automatic with the manual automatic robotic gearbox. As a family car, superb. It'll tow anything. We've got a massive caravan, tows it like it's not on there, gives us very little grief. It's comfy, you can drive miles and miles and miles, no bothers, and it's pretty easy to work on as well. Downside of this car, this automatic robotic gearbox is glacial. It is so slow, it is unbelievable. Catches you out sometimes, you know, when you start to move and then stop and then go to move again, and it's in between gears. That is my only complaint about the car. Oh, and the difficulty of replacing the trim on the back, because they break on them all and you can't get them for love nor money. So it was the brakes. That's excellent news. It was relatively cheap to sort out. I probably could have got away with doing one caliper, but with the brakes I like to do everything in a pair to make sure everything's running as best as it can. We had a little bit of an issue in it, so I'm glad it was the brakes. I kind of thought it could have been some suspension components. Someone ran my wife off the road a couple of weeks ago, ripped up 2 of our wheels, but luckily that hasn't caused any other damage, not that I've noticed so far anyway. So I can show you the damage that caused here. Just a new set of wheels, which I got from a scrapyard, so it weren't too bad. I think it cost me 100 quid, so, you know, not too bad considering. The whole cost of that, including you know, the calipers, the oil, you know, the brake fluid, the new pads, after I got the surcharge back from Eurocar Parts, it was about 180 quid, so not too bad. And we did it ourselves, so we saved probably around 100 quid in labour, maybe 150, so worth doing, because that leaves more money to spend on the other stuff. But yeah, that's it. It's fixed, it's great, we can carry on with the other projects. And yeah, School Run Chariot, all done. Thank you very much. Take it easy.